I love these kind of stories. A Georgia police officer goes above and beyond to start the school year off right for hundreds of children. Officer Johnny Pollack worked a part-time job on top of his full-time job just to pay for haircuts for anyone who needed one, and ate more than 300 backpacks filled with school supplies for these kids. Joining me now is Gwinnett County Officer Johnny Pollack. Johnny, nice to see you this morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And, you know, I think I speak on behalf of our audience when I say, wow, this is amazing, an amazing thing that you've done. Why did you decide to do this?
Well, let's just say I'm all too familiar with families in less than favorable positions. Something that I always wanted to do. I try to give back when I can from volunteer work with 5,000 role models, big brothers and big sisters, to my own nonprofit organization called Squad. Just something that I had on my mind for some time now, and I'm glad I was able to do it.
Now, you said you understand all too well what this situation is like for a lot of kids. Why?
Well, you know, growing up, I grew up actually in Miami, in somewhat of a rough neighborhood, and I've seen, you know, on multiple occasions, first days of schools, how it can play a very important part on how it can shift a kid's shift a student's towards a certain direction, meaning be positive or negative.
So a kid, I totally understand that, sees another kid with a new backpack, maybe a new shirt, haircut. He's there with an old backpack. It's falling apart. You know,
sometimes they don't even have a backpack, you know, and or stuff. So just to be in that position to provide for that for these students, you know, it's just something that, you know, I feel like, you know, more people can step up and do.
So how did you do this? We understand the why. How did you do this?
Well, like you stated earlier, I was working my regular shifts and other police-related part-time jobs. It took me over a little 3.5 months to acquire the funds and the materials from the planning to the actual event to just see everything through.
Well, it's amazing. So you took over this barbershop, and all these people come in, get their haircuts. You work these extra hours, opened it up on the weekends. What was the response from the kids?
The response of the kids was very happy. At Legacy Cuts in Gwinnett County Gwinnett County, the staff there, you know, working extra hours after closing to make sure that everyone who walked inside received their haircuts. The kids were ecstatic. There was one little girl who actually, it was her birthday.
Wow.
She thought we were just giving out backpacks for boys, but, you know, once we provided a backpack for her, you know, just the look on her face and how she was showing everyone, it was more than, you know, enough for me that day, and I would have considered it a success. Well,
that's amazing. Well, we want to help, and our viewers are amazing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put up your GoFundMe page. Right now, there's 0 donations. You have a $3,500 goal in order to help these kids. So we want our viewers right now to go to GoFundMe.com and the organization called Squad on the GoFundMe page. We have a $3,500 goal. My sense is that by literally when we come back from commercial break at the top of our 8 o'clock Eastern hour, we will probably have met that goal. So go to GoFundMe right now and help support this. Thanks so much, Officer Pollack. It's great to see you this morning.